Hello and welcome to my channel. This is Darcy's Misadventures with Mixed Media, and I am back in my studio. I'm so happy. Do I know what I want to do? No. Do I want to play? Yes. I know I want to play. That's all I know. I just don't know exactly what I want to do. I needed a drink though because I just finished the other video and now I'm starting this one. I've been trying to clean off my desk. And I was looking for my other ruler, and I have all these paper bags too, so I'm like, maybe I should do something with paper bags. Could start on the, what's the bag from the, oh, it said Educational Plus Odd, that other book that I showed in the other video. Let's see. I've got lots of things. This is what I was looking for. So I was cleaning off my desk, and I wanted to tear off the white bits on this paper. And just kind of keep the, because this was like, I was cleaning off some of the messy bits that were, I mean, when I inked, last week when I did the ephemera quartet is where I made this. It just was, there's nothing wrong with these pieces. I could save them, I could ink them, do stuff with them. I'm just keeping this piece and sticking it in with my, oops, this is my drawer of scraps of color, and it's not overflowing, which makes me happy, but it's gonna have to be taken down a bit. Alright, and I know I still have all those envelopes over there to show to get up to my shop, and I'm not there yet, because I'm gonna be going, well no, I still have like a month and a half before I have to go, but this is gonna be a busy week, so we'll see how that goes. Oh yeah. That was, one of those was probably what I did. These I didn't put flat. The owl's getting a little wrinked, Robin. Wrinkled. Robin, it's getting wrinkled. I only said Robin because she said she liked that owl. That's why she got a mention. Alright, let's see what we have. What is this? These are papers from, someone must have sent me these. French and the health game, so I can't remember who. It might have even been from Suzanne. I don't know. Or Susan. Or Maya. I don't know. Somebody sent them to me, and thank you. If your name's not on it, I'm not going to remember that it was you. Just saying. Alright. So, I'm going to say now, fast forward to where I actually start the art. Because right now, my brain is not there yet. Or I might just not even show any of this. We'll see. I might be like, you know, that was just a bunch of humming and hawing and doing nothing. But I want to find my desk. I want to spill stuff. All the things. Yeah, I left my desk a mess, but I did clean out my, you know, I think I'm just going to do a scrap shoot because I don't have to think about that. I mean, I have to think about it, but like to get started, I don't have to think about it. I just roll some dice, grab some scraps, and then the thinking begins. So, and if you didn't watch my last video, you're going to want to because it had lots of, it had all the things, most of the things anyway, all the things I remember to bring downstairs. It had all that I showed that I got at thrift stores or that my aunt or my gram gave me. And I gotta figure out how to display these. Right now they're just kind of on they've got a ribbon holding them together, but that's not gonna make it easy to get in and out of, especially if it's double knotted. I think it's like a shoelace. Is that what I said? What did I say? A ribbon? I meant shoelace. You know, I don't have the patience for that. Not that I'm gonna use these right now, but I kind of want to. You know, new stamps. You always want to use those. These are just kind of, oh, I've got, I think they'll stand up right up here, maybe. Okay, that's going to just get ripped off, too. Look, they just used part of a tag. They were recycling, probably, or they were like, oh, let's use this on one thing and use the rest of the tag on something else. Who knows? So, I've got my little white shelf that I got the other week. I'm just going to set these up there on that so they are easily accessible. I know it's just a 7, a 3, a 4, and a 6, but I could also use it as a 9, but it is on there as a 6. What's funny, they've got it here, you can't even see the whole number, but at least like when they're on standing up you can still kind of see what they are. Scrap shoot, scrap shoot, scrap shoot. find the, oh, that's what I made last time. See, I stuck it in there so you could see the kinds of things I make when I do a scrap shoot. Now they need to go underneath here so they can get flat, because they did not get flat. I just pulled out all the snarky, funny focal points that I did a couple weeks ago. They had sat under there the whole week I was gone. All right, dice, 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 baby. Dice, dice, baby. All right, let's roll the dice. See what we get. What is scrap shoot? Scrap shoot is I roll the dice, and then I pick 7 pieces of random scraps. I'm going to do 4 from this box and 3 from this box, because why would I just have 1 box of random scraps? No, I have 2, because of course I do. So, and then these are just extra bits that I can use to decorate that I've just thrown in the box when I don't feel like putting them in their exact location. I am not looking in this box. I am not looking in the camera. I have this face towards me, so I can't see what I'm doing. What am I doing? 4 from here. 1. All kinds of weird scraps. 2. Okay, apparently some Tim Holtz stuff too. 3. Let's get a bigger scrap. 4. That one's... Okay, but see, even though that's decorated, if I didn't want to use the orange, I could just use that side. But that's not bad either. That was just some inking I did. All right, and 3 from this one. I'm not looking. Going to the bottom. 1. Ooh, luckily those are like kind of similar color. 2. What's this piece? 3. It doesn't always happen where I get similarly colored things. Sometimes it's the opposite. So I could, let's see, we do it like that, or do we like, see, this could just be, yeah, that's right. This could be like a double pocket, and then I could make a tag to go in it. Or, ooh, I could do one of those pockets where you just kind of have all the little pieces that kind of come off, and it ends up being almost like a, see, that's too small. That'll have to go on the piece that attaches to it, maybe. Blue. Well, blue and orange are opposite on the color wheel, right? So that works. All right, I don't have to just use these either. I can use other pieces to go with them. I could even, if I want to, I've got that, I have that paper on top. I think I'll just grab this. Oh, they might have been from Kim too. I don't know. I had some stuff from everybody. I have papers on the side here. I don't know why I took one out of there. All right, so did you wash your teeth 3 times every day? Don't forget to wash them. The do's and don'ts of the healthcare game. Sure, why not? Let's make a tag out of that. And then this has like a smaller font on it, which could be fun. Or I could put that on here. It doesn't have to be a pocket or a tag, a journal card. It could be anything. I'm just making ephemera basically, but I want to do something. What do I want to do? What if I go ahead and make this piece of paper a pocket? I know this piece of paper is like, you don't have to use that, but you can. All right, and then I can glue that on there, and maybe put this over here. And then it can also be part of the other tag too. So I think I will just kind of tear that so that can go on the side there. It doesn't have to go on the side, but I was just thinking maybe. Let's see. What if we come up like this, and then that's, you know, just gives us a higher pocket is all, and gives us something interesting. Then if I want to put something taller there, go that way either. Then I could decorate that front, and that would back it, right? All right, and these could all be part of a tag to go in the pocket, even though I said we don't have to do a pocket and a tag, but that seems to be what I do. So, of course, why in the world would I have it right here? Nope, because I've been gone. I mean, I was cleaning off my desk. I found, there it is. I found the other one, but not that one. All right. These need to go back in the box or I'll lose them. They just stay in the box. Alright, I went ahead and inked them without you because I figured if I can get the first part of the video done faster, I could maybe do a second scrap shoot or something. Or do a couple things out of my ephemera box. We'll see. First I gotta get the gloopiness off the glue. If I do it this way, this stands out a little bit more, right? Oh, the things that we think. Yeah, well, I don't hate that either because they're different size enough of the... No, I think I like it that way. Alright, so much for inking off camera. Too bad, so sad. I'm just gonna glue this part. I won't glue the pocket down until I am sure of if I want, you know, what I want to put inside, basically. And covering this side doesn't matter so much because, oh, no, I like that side. It's got the purple light. I like it. Could have used that as a tab. I got a smaller piece. Could have used it as anything, really. Does it have to be lined up? No, it can come off the edge up there and down there, and it's fine. It's just a little more grungy like that, which is fine. Could even make this a little hidden pocket back here to hide your secrets, so nobody else knows that's there except, you know, you, well, or whoever's watching this, I guess now. But alright, so now I need to make a tag to go in this. I don't think I'll, oh, you know what I might do back here? A little bit of stenciling, maybe. What kind of stenciling? That's a good question. Let's find, oh, I just had some, let's just, since we get the fiery thing, let's do our little flamey tulips down here. They kind of look like flames, don't they? They're kind of tulipy, but they could be a little flamey, depending on what colors you do on it, right? Alright, and also I'm going to want color. Oh, you know what? I mean, I could use dry ink, but there's also, I could use wet inks. Doesn't matter. Nothing really matters. Okay, oh, wild honey. Of course, then I'll have to let it dry, but that's okay too. And mustard seed. That's really wet. Does not need to be that wet. And then let's just go ahead and lift some of that up with this book page, because why not? It's just going to give us, you know, blurry bits. But then the, you know, so the inks won't spread so much. Ooh, that one has a little bit more, has some lines in it, which is fine. It's fine. Everything's, oh, look, it went underneath. Oh, well, whatever. It's yellow now. It's just, it's not plain now. That's what we wanted. We just wanted it to not be plain. That was our goal in life, apparently, maybe. Sure, why not? We'll just get a little bit of ink down there too, because just a little blotchiness. We could do that. Yep, let's just... Some will get down there. It's all good. Just getting some of the ink off of there. I mean, it'll move the next time I get it wet. I don't care. I'm good with that. That doesn't bother me. Alright, that can dry while I make the, just kind of want to ink the edge, but I probably should have waited for it to dry, huh? Okay. So I think I will go ahead and glue this. So now it'll be a pocket. Alright. That's one thing. Oh, and I did realize later that there was that extra piece that was like in the last scrap sheet that never got used. And when I find it, I'll use it. You know how it be. It's somewhere. I mean, I really liked the little, it was a number on a ripped piece of something, and I actually really liked it, and I'm disappointed that it disappeared, honestly. And I will use it eventually. Like, this piece is on my desk, and it kind of goes with our stuff, maybe. I don't know. Doing yellow and orange. Who knew? Who knew? What do we have? Do we have any yellow and orange? And ooh, we have. And it's circles, but it's got pink. Do I want the pink? I don't have to use the pink part. I could just, there we go. Do a little collage piece will be fun. And like that, little flower bits. Hey, is that the same one too that I just got? That's kind of funny. That makes me laugh that I mean, it makes me smile and makes me happy that so many people, ooh. Ooh, ooh. See that? Oh, I thought it was like the perfect colors to go with that for a second is why I oohed. Beauty for Ashes. Love that. Love it, love it, love it. All right, I'm looking for something to make a tag with. It doesn't need to be super huge. So this is, you know, those notebooks that you like compulsively buy that never use? Use your papers out of those. It's all good in the neighborhood. Because your tags and whatnot don't have to be super thick. And this one, I mean, it'll fit in there nicely. It'll be a little narrower, but that's okay too. I think I want to put a piece of this at the bottom and a piece at the top because, you know, fancy schmancy. And my glue is no longer blue because I didn't put the cover on it. It was upside down in a toothpick holder. Oh, I don't know what it is. Actually got it at the craft store. This goes in this one. Just a little, what does that say? www.taskets.com. A tisket, a tasket, a green and yellow basket. What was I doing? I was putting down, it's upside down so it became invisible. Invisible, not unstoppable. I say invisible and the unstoppable song comes into my head. What is wrong with me? Well, let's not start listing those things. Let's just not. We could probably use a little bit of something else. Some smaller print. This is just a scrap that's on my desk. I could make stuff from scraps on my desk too. I mean, yes, there are less scraps than there used to be, but there are still scraps. So many scraps. This is like our white space to give us our eyeballs a place to rest, kind of a deal. You know what? It just might be a little bit nicer if we had it going a different direction, that's all. That way, if you think of words as lines, come on, straighter would be nice, okay. Then I have, you know, lines going this way and lines going that way. Some people struggle with lines. They struggle with, I don't know what I'm gonna, that might be part of the layering. With wanting to use words. They struggle with that, which is okay. If you don't want to use book page in your collage, you don't have to. Or you can think of them as lines instead of book page, you know. Let's check our scraps. See if there's something in here we want to use real quick. So that's too pink. Oh, we got this, which is in that color scheme. I was thinking about that earlier. I was thinking, oh, I should grab out that piece. I just forgot to do it. We'll just kind of take some of this and put it up. I don't want it too thick. I'm just going to tear that. Glue would be nice. I do like the height of this, so I wouldn't mind it being that tall. That's torn down there nicely. Cut off that. I might put another piece on the back here because this is not very thick. And with the wet glue, it's feeling a little wonky. Let's see. Do I want to have a long strip I can use over here, potentially? I'm not looking for perfection, right? Just want something over here. Okay, stop overthinking it. Oh, who was it? Was it Susan? Usually is really sweet, and she's like, you're not overthinking it. You're thinking it through. Yes, sometimes I am thinking it through, and sometimes I am overthinking it. If I say I'm overthinking it, it's usually because I'm starting to feel like I'm overthinking it. But yes, sometimes you're not actually overthinking it, even if you feel like you might be. You're just thinking it through. Alright, I don't want that on the same side though. So I might put it up here. Because if this is going to be in this pocket, I don't really want that to line. Does that make sense to anybody? Okay. I'm going to go ahead and glue that part down on the other. Well, wait, are we putting another piece of paper on here to thicken it up a little bit? I mean, your tags don't have to be super thick. I mean, some people do like them to be super thick, and some people don't. I actually might do it like this, just so that I can keep those bits there, because I do like that. There's somebody, let's see, oh yeah, somebody that sent me a tag, I think it was Joanne, had that on the back, and I thought it was cute. I was like, oh, that's how I can have it show without it getting all ripped off in the, if you glue it down, and you can have that texture without it all, oh come on. It's a little wrinkled, we got more texture with the wrinkles, it's all good. All right, that's gonna have to dry for a minute. These are the two other pieces that I need to use. Oh, and then I was gonna glue this down. Ooh, the numbers. I should do something with the numbers. How did I not remember the numbers when I had that out? I don't know. I only remembered them now because the spray went through to here. And I was like, oh, that's cool. Is it cool? Well, to me it's cool. You might not think it's cool, but I do. And that's all that matters in my life, in my studio, is that I think it's cool. I like this little life. You're welcome. You can now have that song in your head all freaking day. As happens with all of us. Alright, I'm going to try to cut this somewhat straight, and if it doesn't, then I'll come back later and fix it. Or I'll do it on screen, one or the other. Do you care? I don't know. I like my big long scissors. Pay no attention to the little labels on them. That's what my grandpa does to all his stuff. The only reason there's not a label on the biscuit recipe holder is because that wasn't his, it was somebody else's. Alright, and then I was thinking of using this as a tab, or I could use it down here. I don't know. I have to use that though. That's all I know. And this one. We need some focal points. That's what we need. See, I don't know. What is it about these guys? They're too short. He's too short. Alright, let's find... Is there anything even in here? Oh, see, he brings in some blue, which I like. If I have like a quote to put down there, maybe. I like this little life. This is not fussy cuts. Not sure how all those fussy cuts got put in that box. That is the wrong box. That is a box of, well, they're in the wrong place too. This is a box of unfinished ephemera that I was going to work on at some point. I think is what that is. Of course it is. What's in here? Here are some layering bits. A ticket. That's not in our color wheel. This is not in our, there's a little banner. It's a banner day. Alright, these are also, well, there's birds. The birds would be big enough if we could find the right bird. When I need something big, the birds with my, these birds from the Reader's Digest book of North American birds, they tend to be the right size. I mean, you know, big enough to be able to use. See, he's nice and neutral. Do we want neutral? He's a potentiality, a possibility. I missed you guys. Did you miss me? I missed you. I miss talking to myself and having it not be like crazy. Having it not look like I'm a crazy person. It is almost spring. But he's too big. He's too big. Alright. I like the dog. His scarf has got the orange in it. He could, I'll need to back him up if I put him on the pocket though, because I'll still want other things to show. And if I put him on the front, I'll want one of Mariah's other friends to be on tag. So, let me see if I have any of Mariah's friends, because the problem is when I did my D-stash, anything I could reprint that was like my own digital, I put in the D-stash boxes, so I might not have any more of Mariah's friends. What are Mariah's friends? If you go to my Ko-fi shop and look for Mariah's friends, you'll see what they are. Too many ideas. Too many ideas. So I thought about this one. I really liked it, but I was like, but I don't really want the fall leaves. Although it is the fall leaves, that's why I like it. And so I like kind of cut his head out. because then I was like, well, maybe I could cover it with a flower, but then I was like, no, it's not as good as the leaves, you know what I mean? So then I was like, well, but then I could stick something in there just so like I didn't cut it for like no reason. Because, you know, glue them back down, you'll never know it was cut. And then I found this squirrel and I was like, well, he would work too. And, because he does stand out because he's on the more plain background. And I had thought about putting this flower up here so I wouldn't have to quite find a piece to cover that corner, because I never covered that corner. Oh, we could do that. Have that come over that. Have that come up like that maybe. Okay, so far I'm liking what's happening. All right, let's ink that, see how it. And then I did find some of Mariah's friends, but they're just they're not with the backgrounds. And I tried to make them go in both directions, because sometimes you want a dog facing this way and sometimes you want it facing the other way. But I did forget to change his scarf. So his scarf is orange in the digital, Mariah and Friends. Oh, and this is why Mariah, because she used to wear the little slouchy hat and she likes to wear scarves, and occasionally I see her with a lollipop. So when I found this cat on dreamstime.com, I was like, I have to license that cat and use it in a digital. So I did. I bought the rights, you know, I bought it so I could use it. And I'm going to say that this one might be Eddie. I don't know. With the owl, the little Sherlock guy, I don't know. Actually, it could be P, because she likes her murders. Is that Paula? You guys think that would be Paula? I don't know. You guys will have to go. And so, all right, so the people that are in Makers of Mixed Media Art and Artists Facebook group, go check out the Mariah and Friends in my shop and look at it and see who you think is who. Because now I want to know, who would you say is who? I mean, we know which one Mariah is. And let's see, this one, he's got his headphones on. And I think that's why I thought Paula, because sometimes she's got her headphones on, you know. Alright, stick that down, but keep that one up. And glue would be good. Yes, this got a little water damaged. We're not going to worry about it. That just adds interest. Right? Right. Sorry. That's what we're saying. It adds interest. And yes, I'm putting him over to the side because that's what I do. Plus, I don't want to totally cover up. I mean, I've already covered it up quite a bit there. And if I wanted to cover up less, I could either cut him out completely, or I could kind of like tear around it to make it smaller, or I could kind of like cut around him and then tear. But the whole point of these is for them to be easy fussy cuts, and sometimes you don't want to have to cut around the animal, and you like to have the background already there, and all you got to do is cut out a square. Didn't even use scissors. Oh shoot, that's crooked. I used glue. It's not going to move. Why am I thinking it will move? It's not going to move. Well, something happened. Well, that's okay. Well. Yep, I've been away for a week. Kind of does things to the brain. Kind of is weird getting back into making videos when you haven't made them for a week. That's okay. I will survive. I should have inked it. Oh well, I didn't. It's alright. I'm going to ink it a little bit now. You know why? Because it's super bright. And that kind of takes down the shine just a little bit. Ooh, that was loud. Ooh, that's like sticking onto there. So that, oh, see, he peeks out of there, and I kind of love that. So I might want to make something to go over here. And where's those flowers? I thought these flowers were nice here, even if I don't use him. See, because he'll cover up his face if I put him that high. So I'll put these flowers here, and they're nice and strong because, you know, cardstock, Tim Holtz, all the things. Grunge it up a little bit, get the edges, get the middle a little bit, just glue that right down. It can stick up above this and be just fine. I'm not going to glue the very middle in case I want to stick something behind it. In case I want to put something across here and I want it to go behind the flowers. Well, not in the middle, so somewhere there, I don't know. Maybe I won't be able to stick anything behind it. But something needs to go here. Also, we're supposed to use this, right? So there we go. That might help. And I say this all the time, but I do not like to line up my lines. I do want that to go under the flower, though. So, see, this was, oh, you know what? We're going to go to jaunty angle. We hardly ever do that. We are not jaunty angle people, but today we're doing the jaunty angle. Who says jaunty angle? Carrie, Mixed Media. Carrie's Mixed Media. She says jaunty angle. Or jaunty music. I love it. I love the jaunty angle and the jaunty music. Do we want anything else? I mean, we've got another squirrel. Do we need 2 squirrels? Well, do we not need 2 squirrels? No, we don't. I like him peeking out of there. I like that. So now I feel like I want a little something. I don't know. I guess that's fine. All right, it's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. Something there. Something what? Just, we have flowers here. We have a flower there. Do we really need more flowers? It doesn't have to be flowers. It could just be, you know what I want it to be. I think I need a smaller one of these because that one's too big. I need a medium size. I've got this. Wait, where's my numbers? What about the numbers? We thought about the numbers earlier. We could just kind of even just do a tiny ampersand and an @ sign and a hashtag just coming up in here. Potentially. What color? What about brown? Oh, we do have some green on there. All right, I have brown. I have green and I have blue of these permanent ones. All right, just shaking you guys all over. Are you still where you're supposed to be? Yes. Is my husband being nice and oh, let's do green. We don't have a lot of green on here. It probably won't even be, oh, it is kind of going to be green. Okay. Green and red are opposite on the color wheel. And because there's so much orange in here, we potentially should not have Christmas happen. Okay, and a hashtag down here, and a hashtag down here. We wish you some spring cleaning. No, spring arting. We wish you some happy arting. There. See, it looks a little bit less, I don't know. It looks all right. It needed something. I don't know if that was it, but that's what it has now. Okay, this is, all right, if you want to find this paper, this big paper I use as my drop paper, which means that all the ink and paint and stuff that drops down on it eventually becomes a page in a grungy journal. I look at thrift stores, and when I find the big paper, I get it. I don't always care what color it is, but if I can get it in the white or cream, that makes me happy. And sometimes it's like parchment. Oh! Who was yelling? I heard you. Well, no, I saw this out of the corner of my eye, and then I realized, oh, yeah, I'm supposed to use that. All right, it's going to get used at the bottom here. And I'll do a little piece on the, is the tag or at the top? Okay, my husband knows how to not talk quiet, and he got all mad at me because I didn't make him lunch. I never make him lunch. He's like, but I'm working. I'm like, okay, you can't get mad at me for not doing something that you didn't tell me you wanted me to do. Because I got my own stuff I want to do, you know. I get you're working. It's not my fault you have to work. I mean, I guess it is, because if I worked, I guess if I had a job where I made enough money for the both of us, then just a random little piece of blue, because why not? All right, that just means I'll need, oh, we still have to use this. I was going to make this a tab somehow.
Okay, yeah, I'll do that. Yeah, I'll okay, thank you.
You know, I might just stick it right there. I'm not even going to fix it. It's got an angle down at the bottom. I'm not going to worry about it. I'm just going to line it up here. Yep, I'm covering some of that stuff I didn't want to cover. This is rose gold. It's not one of the colors in there. That's all right. You just go right there, across there with that little piece of blue here. And Charlie Brown happening there. Nope, that's too big. Regardless of what I want to do with it. That's not right. I'm feeling like Goldilocks. Just right. No. See, that's real, so I don't, well, he's watercolor though, so it doesn't really matter. Nothing really matters. No owls. The owls aren't always nice to the, how about a fern? Just a little fern down there. Might be just what we're looking for. Can you overdo it on a tag? Well, potentially, but if you get done and someone says it looks overdone, but you like it, then for you, it's not overdone. So don't worry about it. Ain't no thing. You do you, boo. Just gonna press that down. Now, kind of wish that I had done that afterwards. Well, nope, it's gonna have to be before. It's gonna have to be behind there. There's no changing it now. All right, so, oh, I'm at least gonna round those edges. Am I rounding them? Yes, I am. I'm gonna round those with a 1/2 inch. And it's gonna not go through the whole thing, because that'll be fun. That's right, because we had the weird little thing happen down there. Okay, so we've got a journal card and a pocket. Took us all that time to make a journal card and a pocket. I'm gonna go ahead and round the top. When I do put this in a journal, all right, I'm gonna attempt to round the tops. What do you do if that happens to you? You take another piece of paper and you put it under there. No problem. All right, is this corner? It's not quite a straight corner, but do we care? You know, as long as it helps us cut our, there we go. It's a little better. Not perfect. It doesn't have to be perfect. Ink it if you want to. Don't ink it if you don't want to. Add some more stenciling, some more stamping, whatever you want to. I'm gonna probably glue that down in a book. Did I make sure this wasn't too wide? Of course I didn't. What? It's 5 inches. It'll work in a journal somewhere. So that is my scraps shoot. It's scraps shoot hashtag. So if you do it, please use the hashtag so I can find you. And you can also, you know, do at Darcy's Mixed Media, whether it's on YouTube or on Instagram. I will see it because that's my handle on both, at Darcy's Mixed Media. No lines, no spaces, no punctuation. They don't like that in a hashtag. So there we go. There's the pocket, nice and busy. And there's the tag using the, what did we have today? 7 pieces. Have a delightful day, guys. Love you.